we made our whole friend group because of Flash, and I think Flash was not just for us but for so many people. I think Flash was the gateway to TV shows and anime and
Yeah.
all the nerdy stuff that there is
Especially
today.
our generation. Especially our generation.
Exactly, exactly. I think people like us who were in ninth or eighth or 10th grade back when Flash started could relate like so much.
Yeah.
Mm,
I think Flash cracked the formula, bro. Like the
exactly.
perfect demographic for targeting our demographic, it cracked the formula.
Yeah. And like, what do you think was the reason why the Flash, the early seasons like season one, season two, season three was so good, was so on point, but I think from season four itself we could see that Flash was kind of falling off. Like like one of our friend, he stopped. He like kind of stopped watching Flash after season four. I could see Flash falling down for some reason. I don't know.
Yeah. The early season of Flash, you see, like tight writing. It had to tell a story. It got in, told the story, got out. No bullshit.
Yeah.
Absolute no bullshit. No filler episodes, to be
Yeah.
honest. Even in the
Exactly,
season,
bro.
in the
Yeah.
season
Exactly.
one in the early seasons, even what we considered fillers were like enjoyable for us. It was character development.
I know, and even those fillers would be like
On
foreshadowing
point,
to
bro.
future.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
On point,
yeah.
bro. On point. Absolute on
Yeah.
point. And
It was
characters.
not
So
like
lovely characters.
lovely characters, bro. Lovely character. I couldn't tell you like one character which was not significant. Like every single character had his own importance and own beauty and all that stuff.
And
Like
being a sci-fi time travel show, it didn't go very complex. It
bro,
stick to the
talking about
audience.
sci-fi, bro, it was the show. Flash was the show that actually got us into sci-fi, bro. It literally introduced us to multiverse time travel. Obviously, we knew what was time travel before, but the way Flash, it was the first show which actually practically showed me that moving in the speed of light will
Science was
kind of.
fun. Science
I
was
know
fun.
exactly. Exactly. Moving in the speed of light allows you to travel in time and all the stuff. Multiverse and so many paradoxes and all that stuff. Each and every metahuman had a science behind him. Like you remember those times when Cisco, like there's a new metahuman, he has some strange powers. Nobody knows what is going on. But Cisco will come.
Less.
He'll literally explain the science behind what is going on.
Yeah.
Literally explain the science behind what is going on. Every single character had an explanation.
That's what I'm telling you. They hit the demographic properly. Like the nerds, they
Probably.
targeted the nerds and they stick to it. But the later
I
season,
know.
I think they instead of focusing to their audience, like the proper nerds like us, the teenagers,
Yeah.
were like willing for this, and then went for the mass audience. I think that's what the issue.
Exactly. Exactly, exactly. I could feel that. I could feel that. They were trying so hard to kind of come
Bring
out
in
of
more
that
people. Yeah,
speedster.
bring. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
they were trying to bring in more people. Cisco. There's this thing that Cisco is gonna leave the show and
Yeah.
all that stuff. Like you couldn't feel that nostalgia anymore. It's like you're studying in a school and once like you start getting older, things are not the same. Teachers are leaving and all that stuff. I could relate it so much to so many different things. When we start growing older and things are not the same anymore. You know like when we were like 13, 14, things were so calm and good, but as we started growing up, like you feel like your life is getting boring. The same thing was happening with Flash was exactly like a life, bro. Early part was so peaceful and everything. As it started going to like I think season 5, right, when Cicada was introduced, season 5,
Yeah,
season
bro.
6.
Quality dropped. Quality dropped.
Yeah, I think one of the major reasons for I think the major reasons was because the earlier season was so much concentrated on actually speedsters. Like they were speaking about Speed Force, speedsters. Every
Yeah.
season had a speedster villain. But as as the series went along, they started introducing
That's
that
the superhero
blood.
formula, right? That is the superhero formula, right? Like
Yeah,
your antagonist should be your arch nemesis, same powers flipped,
exactly.
something like that. Yeah. See,
Yeah,
Flash
exactly.
and Superman, Man of Steel.
Superman
Yeah, Superman had a what? General Zod. General Zod was a
and
Krypton,
Batman.
like him.
Literally, Batman
Okay,
literally had a villain. Joker is literally the perfect villain for Batman.
we
I think
can't
DC
compare
has
it to
this
Batman.
good.
Oh,
I think
yeah,
DC has this good relationship between the main antagonist and main protagonist
yeah,
of a main story. So you look
yeah.
at
Aquaman.
Marvel,
Aquaman
bro.
had Ocean Master, literally his brother. Again,
Yeah,
same
exactly,
powers,
exactly,
same power.
exactly.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you look at Marvel, it's so much, there's this main villain called Thanos, but he's not like one single villain of any single character. He's like a common
Yeah.
villain. But
Combined
like
villain.
if you look at DC, DC has
Yeah.
so many like, bro.
Bro, I'll tell you the borderline issue with the Flash. It lost its flavor, bro. What it was
Exactly.
supposed to do, it lost the flavor. After
I
this
know.
one, after Cicada, yeah, when Nora Allen
Yeah.
comes back, no, that's where
Mm-hmm.
the shit show
Bro,
happened.
that I
I
thought
think
when
Flat
Nora
should have
came.
ended then. Flat like the
Exactly.
ending. The ending was with the Nora Allen season was 5, right?
Yeah.
How they end 5? Like it ended with Flash going inside the Speed Force with his mom, right? Like no, the Speed Force
Yeah,
was
yeah, yeah,
incarnated
yeah,
as his
yeah,
mom.
yeah. Yeah, I know, I know.
Yeah, and
It was
then
such a
no,
beautiful scene, bro.
yeah, bro. If it ended like that, it would be like, oh, some great ending.
When Nora when she was introduced, actually she was not actually said to be her daughter. She
Yeah,
was
Dawn Allen's supposed to be her daughter, right?
yeah, yeah,
In
yeah,
the comics, Flash has twins, Dawn
yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
I don't know the boy's name.
The Impulse, the boy, the
Impulse was
boy.
the grandson. Impulse was their grandson.
No, Impulse was his son, right?
No, Impulse is his grandson. Okay, forget. We're getting
Uh,
sidetracked. Oh, did you watch the Impulse live action one?
yeah,
Impulse
he
came,
was
right?
so bad. Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm
Oh.
talking about. Impulse was his son in the show.
I stopped watching after the Infinite Earths, Crisis on Infinite Earths. That was like, okay, I'm over. Arrow is dead. Nice ending. Bye bye. Earth Prime, whatever. But then I'm
Yeah.
like, I lost interest, bro. I lost interest.
I know, bro. And the thing is that even the CGI, I could feel the CGI dropping, bro. In the earlier season,
Yeah.
you remember the Flash and Zoom fight. The CGI used to be so good, but as the like, you think you watch the sequence of Impulse running through the city. It's so bad. It's so bad.
Oh, is
Literally
it?
so bad. Even the production. Yeah, yeah. Even the
Oh,
production
yeah.
went down. And so much lazy writing, bro. I tell you that the mirror girl,
Hmm.
the writing was so lazy. Like literally, they couldn't even write a proper villain, bro. The season actually did not have a villain. It almost felt like Flash shouldn't have struggled so much with that villain. They dragged her so
Yeah.
much.
Hmm. I felt the same way when Iris got powers, bro. Even for a limited time, why is she getting powers? Fuck you.
Exactly.
It's like
That
I did not
element
like.
of getting a mysterious speedster, that was actually like Flash's one of selling points. We always have this kind of like
Mystery.
in season
Yeah,
one we had
Flash had mystery. Harrison Wells mystery, season 1. Season 2 were like Zoom's
exactly,
mystery.
and there
Who
is
the
this
fuck is Zoom?
no in season
Third
one
was Salta.
you have like yeah, yeah. In season one, you literally have some random guy running with the red lightning. Like the comic readers, obviously they know that it's red, like Reverse Flash. But we, as watchers, we personally did not read comics, right? We thought we always in season two also we had this random J Gary guy come in. Like there's this random speedster, and then we have this black Zoom speedster. There is always this mysterious speedster, but when Nora was introduced, what is this? This is a
Yes.
new random mysterious picture, but it was such a letdown. It
Yeah.
happened to be her daughter who was actually she had some villainous role to play, right? She was actually kind of betraying them. Something
Yeah,
she
she
was
was lying
hiding.
to them. She was lying to
Yeah, she
them.
was right.
She was
Yeah,
taking help of Harrison Wells. I mean, Eobard Thawne, whatever. Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
I think like perfect god tier TV shows season 1, 2, 3 Flash. Flash first
I
three
know.
seasons were like absolute peak. I think
Yeah.
what got us through after that was the crossovers. Like we used to wait for crossovers or when this had, and they
Mm-hmm.
delivered. They delivered. The crossovers was like on point. Elseworld was like
Not the
so
best
fun to
parts.
watch. Elseworld was
Yeah,
so fun to watch. And then Crisis
yeah,
on Infinite was like a fan service, borderline fan service, so amazing. Fucking
literally,
Lucifer came.
literally. Yeah, bro, literally.
Yeah. It was so good, but after that, okay, I'm done with this. Like, I can't just follow a
Yeah,
show. Sole purpose for like crossover. Crossover was supposed to be
but
like a DLC. It's like a game DLC crossover. Not like I'm
mm-hmm.
not following a whole series just for like crossover. Some crossover is coming. I'm not doing that.
But I
I have
think
better shows to watch, bro.
Flash. I think Flash, like it doesn't matter because the time when Flash was released was actually like I think like 5 or 6 years back. those times it was so ahead of its time. What
Nine
I'm
years
trying to
back.
say.
9 years back, bro.
Yeah,
Season 9 is gonna come. Yeah. It's 8 or
yeah.
9 years back.
Yeah, literally, Flash was so ahead of his time, and I think it was
Yeah.
good because of that time. Now, the standard of TV shows has increased so much, so we can't really
Exactly.
blame it. But the point of this conversation is that Flash is one of the shows that actually got so many people into the nerdy scene, like watching TV shows, watching
Geek
anime,
culture.
and all that stuff. Yeah,
Geek culture. Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
I mean, at the starting, no, it did the great job. It had a story to tell. It
Yeah.
had an audience to target. It did what it was supposed to do. And I think they just got greedy and wanted to target the mainstream audience, or they wanted to
Yeah.
like compete with other shows or something. And Flash was
So
also the gateway to other shows for me. I like Arrow was
yeah,
not
literally, that's
something
what
I
I'm
would
trying to say.
watch. Arrow was not something we were supposed to watch.
Yeah.
But then crossover happened and like okay, I want to know about. And I'm telling you, the first like couple of seasons of Arrow is so boring. The early Arrow, it gets good. I'm telling you, it gets good. But then starting, and then Legends of Tomorrow happened. Supergirl happened. Such a boom. So the to give you like a conclusion,
Yeah,
they lost the flavor. What
yeah,
Flash was
Flash.
supposed to do, what Flash was supposed to do, it did for like a couple of seasons starting, and then it is what it is.
Yeah, and I don't actually blame Flash. I actually want to thank. I'm actually thankful to Flash because it
It
introduced
played a
us to so
vital
much
role in our
different.